Hey guys, Kev Reed here, and the name Vox has been with us since day one of rock and roll. Their legendary AC Vox amps are still used and have been used by legendary names around the globe, and we won't get into those, but I'm sure you know who they are. And those amps are iconic, they stay with us, and they continue to be popular. But today I'm not going to be reviewing a Vox AC amp. I'm going to be reviewing these super cool, I'm just piling them on here, super cool Valvenergy new tube amp, pedals rather, not amps, by Vox. And what they've done here is they claim that they've put in these little new technology, new tube valves into these pedals, which apparently have the same dynamic response and the same sound as a vacuum tube preamp. So that's quite a claim, and I want to see if it delivers. So we have the Cutting Edge, which is a high gain pedal for metal, heavy rock. The Valvenergy Copperhead is meant to sound exactly like, well not exactly, but similar to that classic valve amp. The Mystic Edge, which is just the name Mystic Edge kind of gets my interest. Let's see what that does. And the Silk Drive, this one I have tried out a little bit, but we'll demo it again. And it really is a silky drive, no harshness to it, no kind of raspiness at the top, that cheap kind of So 4 pedals in the Valvenergy new tube series, and I'm going to demo them and we'll see what they do. Okay guys, I'm using an FSR telly with humbucker's bridge and humbucker's neck. It's actually a Squire Affinity. Here's the Cutting Edge pedal, and as you can see, it's got this cool little wave that goes on there. It doesn't do anything, but it looks pretty cool. So I've decided to go straight into an interface, bypass a valve amp, because these pedals claim to give you that sound directly in. On the back you've got standard, you've got cab, and you've got preamp, and that really depends on how you want to use the pedal. So with the gain really hardly up, let's see what it does. Straight into the interface. And we push the gain up a little bit more. Alright, it's time to crank it up. Let's put some mids up. Let's put this thing right up for what it's made for, I believe, the Cutting Edge. Normally when you plug a pedal direct into an audio interface, it sounds really horrible. It sounds all buzzy, it gets thin, and obviously the new tube technology is doing something here, because I'm not running any effects, as you can see, in, out, straight in, and it's sounding pretty cool. I must say I'm pretty impressed. Whether you think you need to use an amp to go through, I would say that's a good idea. You'd probably get you would get added tone and added response, but if you don't have a valve amp, and not everyone can afford a valve amp, and this will do the trick. Cutting Edge Valvenergy by Vox.